I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
So with that, it is time for some anime book clubs. If you guys do not know, we are watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and we have been for the past couple of weeks. This week, we did episodes 10, 11, and 12. So, spoilers ahead, but show's super dope, and you guys can take it away. Episode 10.
10, yes, 10. So, episode starts off with our favorite emo kid getting beat up.
Yes.
So
Yoshino.
there's that. Yoshino out here getting beat to a pulp.
Yep.
Not
Yeah,
a whole-
I like. You know what, John? As I was watching it, I remembered what you were saying about like how like anime portrays like bullying and stuff like that.
It's OD.
So I'm like, damn, like it's really wild.
Every single shonen.
Why everybody
Not
a
every
bully?
single shonen, but
Bro,
it's like-
Why is no?
most of
Where
them.
are the adults? Why is nobody stopping this?
I have this in
They're
my
there.
I have this in my notes for the next for episode 11, where it's just like anime will really make you feel that Japan is so fucking dangerous between the
Yeah.
supernatural, superpowers, and fucking bullying.
Yep. Only go there.
That,
Bro,
for
like-
there's a massive
That
bullying.
if you're a student in Japan, like you should be afraid to go outside at this point.
There's niggas with quirks, niggas with jutsu. There's
We
niggas with
need-
all
And there's
that
people
shit.
who are just mean.
I'm telling you, you know what we need? We need Bucky Bailey's bully buckers. All right, this is how we stop bullying in Japan. It's
Okay.
a South Park reference.
Yeah.
Educate
All right.
yourselves, you heathens.
Well, episode 10, we do find out more about Mahito, or Mihito, however you want to pronounce it. However it is pronounced. Yeah, we find out more about his power and also get more of a background on Nanami as well. And one thing I'm noticing is like, one, Mahito's a full-on mad scientist, and it's another curse claiming that he understands humans more than they do, and or as they should be looked at. Where he's saying that, you know, he's like, yeah, I understand souls more than anyone, so I obviously understand humans more than anyone. And then also like him basically talking about how morality doesn't matter,
Yep.
which is kind of wild.
Yeah, every anime you realize has some type of themes. It's like, yo, like you go to Naruto, it's about bonds. You go to fucking My Hero Academia, it's about fucking every anime is really like an underdog story, but that's like a super duper underdog story. I think this one is really like understanding the correlation between like indifference and love. And I think that was like a very major theme that was talked about like in
With Junpei.
with Junpei and Yoshino Junpei. What do you
I
call
like
him?
Yoshino.
I think because I feel like Junpei, I'm saying it wrong, so I'm just saying Yoshino.
They've just been using Junpei these past couple
They
episodes.
they really
I'm
have
rocking with
like,
Junpei
they were
for right
saying
now.
Why
they
are
were
you
saying
conforming?
I forgot what his name
Why are
was.
you conforming?
I forgot what his name was.
That's fair.
So when they said Junpei, I was like, all right, we're going with Junpei.
It's a lot of you know, yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, like they haven't used the word love in a while, so they go to fondness.
Or it has so many
Fondness.
different meanings that fondness is just either. When
bro.
we get to that,
This shit is deep. This shit is
Yeah.
actually like very, very
Yeah.
like
That's what she said.
I didn't
Introspective.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be as heavy as this was, but it's like, damn, it's like the world building is kind of OD. And then you know we just keep on going through episode 10, and then now we know that Itadori.
first of all, Nanami's drip, fire,
oh yeah, that's
the white suit,
Yeah, didn't he
tough.
with the fucking this nigga is lit. This nigga is crazy.
Yeah. Also, like we see more about his power and shit.
Hell yeah.
7-3 ratio, baby.
Yep.
Also, it's like his
Different.
dagger is like very Zabuza-esque because it's always
Yes.
wrapped and shit.
Yep, I was thinking that.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about that, but yep, you're right.
And we find out that he's a level 1 sorcerer and shit. Like he's really a problem.
Yeah, he a tough guy for real,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
You know who this what do you call it? Mahuto reminds me of the dude Decay from where has the quirk Decay from My Hero,
Yeah.
like the blue hair, like kind of the palish skin, and how they talk
Is it
about
Shiri
stuff.
something? Can't remember his name. Shiri
something, yeah.
Shiri something.
Oh yeah,
Shirigaki. I wanna say?
Shirogaki, maybe. Yeah, I think it was Shirogaki actually.
I haven't watched the season 4, so I
Yeah.
gotta catch up.
But also, like, bro, like Mahito's power is kind of OD. It's sense that you know, altering the soul and all that shit. And then we I don't know if this is kind of going into next episode, but finding out where it's like Nanami's like, damn, he's got to be new compared to the other curses like Jogo and shit. So it's like he can't create a domain expansion, but like if he gets to that level, he'll really be a problem. and like of how quickly he's progressing and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's one of those where it's like, all right, we gotta try and nip it.
Talking about what Naruto said.
What Nanami said.
Nanami,
Nanami, sorry.
Yeah.
Be like, oh
Nanami,
damn,
sorry.
this is like a kid curse, and he's
Yeah.
just figuring out how strong he can get.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly
literally.
what he said. And then this nigga said, that'd be me at the Coke Center every day. I'd be like, yo, I know one thing. I come in at 9 and I'm dipping out at 6.
Nah, that was
That was fucking
look at this clock.
gangster.
It's 5:30. I clocked in at 9.
10.
At
actually
10.
said 10.
Yeah, I got half an hour for this nonsense.
And then my man said, all right, it's 6 o'clock. Fuck it. We going
That's
overtime.
what I'm saying. Is going into episode 11 to me. Overtime is fucking Super Saiyan, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought when it turned 6, I thought he was just gonna be like, "All right, I'm out.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Peace."
I've
later."
had enough for today.
Right.
Like I told you, I wasn't gonna do this shit for past 6 o'clock.
You think you're worth my fucking overtime?
Yep.
Fuck you.
And then
I'm
this
going
man,
home.
this man went into overtime, and then it was just Snap City, basically. I was enjoying it. I
Fact-
thoroughly enjoyed it.
He's holding back his cursed energy.
You were once he started explaining, fucking Mahito was like, "Oh shit, he's really
Yeah,
getting serious here."
because that's the thing, right? When somebody explains it,
Yeah, it gets more
their
powerful.
powers, more powerful. It's a funny show.
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
Power of the
you,
necktie.
you brought up the thing about like the show, and it's like for a shonen, you don't really expect one that's a shonen to have this such dark themes, this such introspective themes, and be
Yeah.
this popular.
Yeah.
Like you don't really see that often. And I-
Especially because I'll graph. I mean, I guess.
yeah,
also,
yeah.
graphic
As like you
is
see it, like you don't, not even because there's not this much death in a shonen. You know, think
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, you're absolutely right. I'm,
Like,
really I'm sitting
yeah,
here
like
trying to
because
think about
the one show that I feel like is this big that has death like this is Attack on Titan, and that's not a shonen.
shit. It's not a show.
So it's kind of crazy to think, but it just shows like, and I think part of it is also, I feel like as anime fans, we're at the stage where a lot of us are older, a lot of us like we're the younger generation of anime fans, so
Yeah.
now we're able to fully go into themes like this. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And go into these shows. But going back to this episode, Mom's Aight.
Mom's alright though.
Yo, why did I think that same shit too? not even like it was just a reflex. It was
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Mom's
someone's
aight.
mom's high.
Mom's alright. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So it's also as we mentioned before with the Castaway reference happens in this episode as Itadori and Mahito become friends.
So they bond over the movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And bro, I love the references like this creator puts in all his stuff.
It's great.
Like it's been so good so far.
Niggas had me at Spirit Gun. That's it.
Yeah, and I feel like and the good thing is like those are manga accurate.
Yep.
Like he made the Castaway reference in the manga, and like I feel like that just makes it so much cooler and like that much. Like I was saying, it seems more so as being like laid out for kids. These are more for like those like teens to adults. You know what I mean? Like these are references that kids aren't gonna get.
Right.
So it's cool doing stuff like that.
Definitely. I'd be damned if somebody gave me a fucking pot and was like, "Yo, be funny."
Mom's Aight, she was kind of lit.
She was alright. Yeah, she was definitely sauce. And way she passed out at the table, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Also, yo, that aquarium thing she said was a bar.
What was it again? Refresh
She
my
was
memory.
like, kids your age, like take everything really, really hard and really literal.
True.
Where he's like, at the end of the day, you got to remember that like your school is an aquarium and there's a whole sea out there and also other aquariums. But like you are convinced that like the world that you're in at this moment is the greater world.
Yeah.
It's
And
deep.
she was like, that was a bar. And then she just goes, damn, that was a good ass line, right?
Yeah.
Like,
She's like off the dome.
that's what I'm saying. And especially like, bro, if you're like a teenager watching that shit and you're like, damn, this bitch might be right. And then shit gets heavy all over again.
Yep.
Then you realize that she's 6 Budweisers deep, and you're like, damn, that's crazy.
Six, oh fuck, what's the Asian beer? Sapporo.
The Asian
Sapporo,
beer.
there we go, Sapporo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
You know
feel
what
like
Sapporo
I
is?
feel like there's multiple
That's like the
beers that were
That's like
That's like the-
that's like the Asian beer.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
like the Asian beer.
Wow. Thought we were a PC podcast. It's crazy.
You thinking we're PC?
Hey
Sir.
man, look. At least I try and be. I don't know about y'all.
You try and be PC?
I don't know about you, Deviant.
It's very crazy.
But anyways, the family dinner at Yoshino's was all well and good, but then, boom, mom's aight, mom's dead.
Bro, that shit was so sudden, bro. It's funny, just like the grandfather's death. If you don't expect the grandfather's death, motherfuckers went.
Right,
like,
now
so-
all right,
I'm like,
now you're dead.
damn, bro. Like, this is gonna be more than 2 seasons. Like, why? Like, could we get a little bit more build up to? I was like, why did it have to happen? Like, they could have, stretched it out a little bit. But I see what they're doing.
I thought we were gonna get some nice interactions or prolonged interactions with Itadori and Yoshino. I was like, oh yeah, we about to go on adventures and stuff together. And then maybe
Especially
later down
way-
the line,
Especially the intro will have you feeling that way.
yeah, because like even like when they before the mom died, they had the flashback of Yoshino and Mahito, and he was like, yeah, if you come across somebody with this pin, he's a jujitsu sorcerer, you should befriend him.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, so they're gonna have some fun together before they eventually end up clashing
Yep.
later down the line. I didn't realize that they were gonna have to clash literally the
Foreshadowing.
next episode.
The last thing about this episode was the shit Itadori said where he was like, where Yoshino asked him about killing someone.
Yeah.
That, like, I never thought about that shit that way. You know what I mean? And it's like you never see main characters think about it that the way where he's just out here talking about like, bro, the moment killing becomes an option, the meaning of life becomes ambiguous. Where it's like you hear it in so many other ways where it's just like, oh, like he's just a cold-blooded killer, like he's just his emotions are just turned off. But it's like the fact that he was like, nah, this is scary and like I might have to at some point, but like, you know what I mean? And that does lead into the next episode where Nanami says the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He's like, yo, you're gonna have in this line of work, you're gonna have to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, but I'm not saying it just because you're a kid. I'm saying it like that's not a bad thing.
You
like,
can't save everyone.
yeah,
It's
protect
like,
your innocence while you
Nanami,
can. Like,
thank you for saying that. It's like Nanami is like he's like the perfect balance of like adult trying to be like an asshole, but also adult like yo, like you're just a kid. I'm trying to like do this so you don't have to. Like
he gives me way more Kakashi
than
than Gojo. Yeah.
Gojo. Yeah, definitely
Way
does.
more
But it's
Kakashi.
because we seeing it more like, all right, we seeing how this nigga is, but at the same time, it's like he, as much as he portrays to not be interested in anybody else, it seems like he definitely takes an interest into Itadori, which is like,
And to me, that's very Kakashi, and also
Yeah.
like it's very reluctant leader. Like Kakashi was like, yeah, I'm a fucking troop leader, but like
I would
he,
love
he was bad.
But
at
in
it,
that
like,
in
shit
that
like
case, I would think then Gojo is kind of more like
Ibisu.
I was gonna say
Purdy
Purdy Sage.
Like
Ah,
Jiraiya.
Yes.
Oh,
Because he's just kind of carefree. Like you recognize this person, like you recognize Naruto has powers, but he's
Yeah.
still kind of quirky and kind of does it his own way type of joint.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it. I mean,
That's
yeah,
a good comparison.
Yeah, because niggas definitely do have two
Because not
senseis.
like also like Kakashi was just good at shit. And Nanami was like, I don't really want to do this, but like I'm really good at it.
Like everyone knows that like Jiraiya is one of the one of the
Sanin.
sages.
He's a Sanin.
Like
Yeah.
they know,
Sanin,
Sanin,
Sanin.
Toad Sage, but and
Yeah.
Sanin, yeah.
Sanin, yeah.
So, like everybody knows he's a problem, just like they know Gojo's a problem. But like,
Gojo is the problem.
but they don't, they don't act like I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, oh yeah, I guess I am kind of powerful. But,
It's
like,
the difference
I like
between
to do this.
fucking Jiraiya and Orochimaru.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm powerful, and you're gonna know I'm powerful. Versus,
But like I
I'm
also
powerful, but
write
like,
porn
you wanna
novels.
you want to go look at boobies, anime titties.
Yeah.
And I think after that,
This is
we
where
see-
this
we
is the
see- we
school
see-
incident.
Yeah, we see the school incident when everybody goes to sleep.
When Yoshino turns full Sasuke.
Basically,
Basically,
he's
yeah.
just like he wants to get revenge on everybody that is wrong that is wronged him.
I don't blame him. Your mom just died.
He was
You
working
just
off
got
pure
some new
ra- he was
powers.
working off pure rage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely don't blame him. And like it now we get another big moment of like making Itadori such a good protagonist, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I think. Wait, why do you think so? Before I go,
Because during the fight when he stops just to listen, like usually it'll be like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, and when neither of us can move, then I'll listen because I can't do anything else.
Goku.
Fucking Deku, fucking Asta, everyone. Every shonen
Asta
main
for
character
sure.
you can think of right now.
I'm fucking crying now. Yeah.
Like him just literally going, I'll take this hit, and like, but like I need to prove, like I want to show you like that I'm actually here for you, and like you don't. His serious vibes, I feel like hit harder because of the complete contrast of the other side of his character.
He's very carefree,
Yeah,
happy-go-lucky. It's like, oh, I'm just kind of like living through.
he's
the
like, yeah, I'm
going
just
through the
trying to
world.
be friendly, and it's like,
Yeah.
no, like I'm trying to be a good person.
You know, I think it's kind of big, maybe a foreshadowing type thing too.
Mm-hmm.
When Mahito was talking to Yoshino, like comforting him after the mom died, he was like, how did this happen? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and Mahito was like, well, someone either, someone put a curse out on your mom, blah blah. So it was either someone that can create curses, or someone that is wealthy enough to have someone do that, which leads me to think, all right, so there's humans out there, wealthy humans, in some dark sea, seedy way that
Some
know
mob
about
shit.
all this stuff
Yeah.
and are just working with people through the dark, the black market and things like that.
There's a curse mob.
Yeah.
Like I just watched Cars 2 the other night again. And it's like the lemon mobsters.
Oh,
the
no.
Fucking wow.
Yeah.
Cars too.
Shout out Cars.
I think that's a pretty good justification though. That's a why that this nigga's such a bomb protagonist.
Like it's you,
I think-
you don't get that, man.
This nigga Itadori, bro. I fuck with son. I fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
With his red hyper dunks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then like, bro, the realization that Yoshino has when it finally clicks that Mahito is a bad person.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we don't even get the chance to like
Whew.
have him avenge the fact
After
that
they
he
build
was
up,
used.
him going to Jujutsu High.
Right? How
Oh.
would they do that? He's like, you come with me. Come to
See.
Jujutsu High. We're gonna have bad
Kinda
fun.
Like, it's
Yada,
kind of
yada,
like
yada.
it's kind of like the opposite of how like anime spoilers, like how the intros be spoilers. It was just like, wow, I thought this was gonna happen, but it's not exactly how I thought it was gonna happen.
The intro set you up for failure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You thought it was a spoiler, but no, it wasn't. It was just like, wow, like damn, this nigga's dead, just like that.
And turned him into a monster.
Like
Nigga turned him into Blue Barney, and then the nigga's just checked on the floor. Bro.
Yo, he even went like the show even went, I'm gonna give you some hope. I'm gonna make you think that Sukuna could fix him. And
Yeah.
Sukuna said, nah, fuck
He
you.
was a dickhead.
Fuck you.
I feel you. If you was a demon living inside somebody, you'd be mean too.
I would be.
Bro, it's more, and that's the thing, it's more
be
beef
petty as
where it's
hell.
like, yeah, again, like you want to do the Naruto comparison, yeah, like him and Kurama didn't get along, but like Kurama needed him to be alive.
True.
Sukuna's out here like, die, I don't give a fuck.
He said, I'll just take over your body.
Yeah, and then now we go back into the pact again, because Mahito doesn't believe there's a pact. We've pretty much confirmed there is one, but we don't know the terms. You don't know if the terms have changed or not.
Well, didn't Mahito say, oh, he denied the pact? But he was like, it doesn't matter.
Mahito doesn't think he has a pact. Sukuna goes, he doesn't remember it. So I think because Mahito's young, he still doesn't fully understand the whole pact thing. That could be it. But he also just generally thinks he doesn't have a pact.
Yeah.
And then Sukuna had to sun him real quick.
But he also knows that the only reason why that, what do you call it? The only person that understands souls the way he does is
go.
Itadori.
Oh, Itadori.
Because
Oh,
Itadori
because
has
he was
two
able-
souls
yeah.
in his body, so
He was
he
able
knows
to-
that the soul constructs and all that other
Yeah,
shit.
and I mean that it's a good thing. Like it goes back on his first fight with Nanami, where it's like the only way you can protect your soul is if you fully understand that it exists. And it's like, bro, that goes in like now we're about to get our first team up fight.
Yeah. It's just like fucking Nanami and Itadori.
One thing about these fucking fight scenes,
I can't believe they cut it off. Well, I mean, we obviously stopped watching at 12. That's our cutoff of the week. But I can't believe, damn, like that's where we left it off.
We can talk about how Itadori is actually kind of OP, like a little bit, like from a regular like human standpoint. Like
he is, but I love how they still humble him at every turn.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he just like he has the curse energy and all that stuff now. But like he was like, all right, so when he pantsed
Yeah.
the dude
Yeah.
to talk to Yoshino, ran around. He was like, yo, how you ran around the block that fast?
Yeah.
He's like,
Was he
Like,
out
as
of
far-
breath?
was he out of breath?
As
Like,
far as humans goes, he's super OP. But as far as
We gotta find out why.
Yeah.
right?
There's-
Like we don't
we
even
got
like
to.
we like they were like him with the shot put. Man threw at shit like a regular baseball. Like
He said, "Sorry."
Like we gotta
huh?
find out. It was funny because after he talked about that, someone broke the shot put record.
Yep.
Oh,
they did.
Yeah, at the Olympic trials. But like, we gotta find it out. Oh, and as it isn't in the manga yet, so that's what I'm saying. I want to fucking know. There has to be some reason as to why he's a superhuman,
Maybe we'll find out.
and it might be the foreshadowing where he's like, I have faint memories of my father, and I don't know about my mom. And even when his grandfather was like, I'm gonna tell you about your parents, he's like, I don't want to hear it.
you know what it kind of reminds me of? I don't know why, but remember that book way back when, Maniac McGee?
no.
I have no idea.
You
what
guys
that is.
never read Maniac McGee?
No, but let's
Are you
Google
dating
Matt.
yourself? I've never even heard of that.
It was a book I read in like elementary school.
By Jerry Spinelli.
of it, but I never read it.
Yeah, basically like it
Why did the first thing that come up was reading level? I'm fucking crying. Jerry Spinelli, Maniac McGee. Exploring the themes of racism and inequality, it follows the story of an orphan boy looking for a home
What
in
in
the
the
fictional town
Martin
of
Luther
Two
King
Mills.
Elementary School is this?
no, no, because even back then we weren't even really focusing on like the race aspect of it. As a kid, you're just kind of reading it because yeah. But anyway, the kid that they called Maniac McGee, like he was basically a kid that had like kind of like super not superhuman, but like
Well,
yo,
you were
he
the
shouldn't be.
fastest
He
kid in elementary
exactly.
school.
Basically, like yo, he could outrun like this with no shoes, or he could hit a baseball like 3 baseball diamonds. Like it was like that type of. So that's why it kind of reminds me of Itadori, where it's like, yo, like, and everybody's just cool with it. It was like, oh yeah, Itadori, yeah, he ran the
ones that
the
know
100
him
meter in 2
forever.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was like, yeah, he's always just been better at everything.
He's been better than everybody, but like we just kind of accept it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to. He doesn't do sports or anything. He's like, yeah, I'm just here existing.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm late for dinner.
Burton would have had a fucking aneurysm if he went to our high school and did sports.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't know. It's good. There's got to be. It's very Bleach-esque, and where it's like, why are all these things happening to who's supposed to be a normal human?
Yo, that is true. Wow, I didn't even think about Bleach, but yeah, you're right.
We'll see. And then in this fight, we get an art style change, which whenever there's an art style change mid-fight, oof.
You talking about when there's
When he realizes like what just happened to Yoshino and blacks and the shit goes black and white and he just starts, love it.
I've always wondered, like, sometimes when they do art style changes like that, if they like take it from like pictures of the manga. You know what I'm saying? Like
certain panels. So sometimes the
Yeah.
artist will do it to do the art style change to show the larger effect. But like I feel like also sometimes the studio might have some creative freedom.
yeah. I mean, I will hope it's like a balance of both, because obviously you don't want to stick too much to the script, but you gotta keep.
I know
it
the
enough
One
to
Piece
script.
ones were like I'm pretty sure they were by the manga.
Yeah.
Like the One Piece ones are
Right.
elite. But
Makes sense.
yeah, I'm ready for this pair up. This was again very Naruto and Kakashi vibes.
Yeah.
Like when fucking Sasuke's on the ground covered in needles when they fought Haku.
Good for Haku, yeah. yeah. Good times, good vibes.
Yeah, and now we're getting our first Jujutsu Sorcerer pair up because Nanami's like, well, I can't hit him, but you can. But I could deal with everything else.
So let's work together.
Yep.
We love to see it. Teacher and the student going crazy.
All right. Anything else in your guys' notes?
Nah.
Hold on.
I like how he asked.
Nah.
So he said, "How's the gang doing?" And there's just fucking Panda wilding on sis. Tuna. Going crazy. Yes.
Basically.
Fucking, what's his name? Ichiji? He be going through it.
Yeah.
Because he's so powerless.
Yeah. OD.
Yeah, so if you guys are following along, watch another 3 episodes for next week. So 13, 14, and 15.
True.
It's going to get real spicy. And that is it for us here at Saratobi Sports. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Find us wherever. Make sure you listen to us. We're on everything. So tell a friend and tell a friend. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at @OffendedNormal. Guys.
Big facts. You know the situation. If y'all want to follow me, be on Instagram, worldwidewest_11 on the gram. Now I'm saying, make sure y'all stay safe out here, man. Yo, I mean, hopefully y'all vaccinated by now. If y'all not, then I mean, it is what it is.
Is it?
I mean, I'm not here for the dysfunction. Black Lives Matter, forever and always.
It's a bold statement, but okay. You can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. I got nothing else to say except nematodes are people too. And that's it.
If I asked you to define a nematode or describe one, could you for me?
I could.
Can you?
You didn't ask me formally, so no.
Can
I'll
you
answer it.
describe a nematode for me?
I'll describe a nematode on the next pod.
We'll catch you next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins.